children are learning.
Oh, boy, sleep! That's where I'm a Viking.
Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all the same street. Your typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings. Dallas, Dallas off the machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York, got the ways and means, but just won't let you be. Oh no. Time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they better be going out of the door and down to the street alone. Drunken like the Judah man once told me, you got to pay your hand sometime because it's worth the time if you don't live down. So shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me, what a long, strange trip it's been. Became a sweet chain. She's lost her sparkle, you know she in the sea. Living on reds and bottom and seeing cocaine. All my friend could say is ain't it a shame. Trucking to Buffalo, I've been thinking you got to mellow slow. Takes time, pick a place to go home. Just keep trucking. Oh, 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 oh. Window. I got a tip they're gonna kick the door in again. Well, I'd like to get some sleep before I travel, but if you got a warrant, how is she gonna come in? I said, down on Bourbon Street, sit up like a bowling pin. You're knocked down, you get to wearing thin. They just won't let you be. Oh, no, no. Revoke yourself for trying. Get out of the door, let him look all around. Turn down the lights, all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me, what a long, strange trip it's been. I'm going home. Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and touch my bones. Get back trucking. Oh, 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 oh. When I get back trucking on. When I get back trucking on. When I get back trucking on. Get back trucking on.
They've even got groundskeeper Willie teaching French.
Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys!
My grandma, see your grandpa sitting by the fire. My grandpa, see your grandpa gonna set your chin on fire. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, I go on there. Giacomo Pino, Giacomo Pino, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, I go on there. Giacomo Pino, Giacomo Pino. My spot dog say yo spot dog sitting by the fire. My spot dog say yo spot dog gonna set your tail on fire. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, I go on there. Giacomo Pino, Giacomo Pino. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, I go on there. Giacomo Pino, Giacomo Pino. My grandma, see your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma say your grandpa gonna fix your chick on wild. I talk about hey now, hey now, hey now, I go on there. Giacomo, on there. Giacomo, on there. Hey now, hey now, hey now, I go on there. Giacomo Pino, on there. Giacomo Pino, on there.
Total Alarm Company, this is Todd.
Yeah, hi. Can you guys handle pretty big jobs?
How big are we talking?
Well, super duper big, Todd.
Yeah, this is my dad's business. I just work here summers.
Well, he is going to be so proud of you. You are about to lock in a deal to install a smoke alarm system in every single forest in America.
Cool. Like, the buildings there? The ranger places?
No, the forest.
I don't understand.
Well, we are a group of concerned citizens, and we want to install alarm systems in the forest to alert the animals. You guys probably see the effects of people's lack of respect for fire all the time, right?
Yeah. Dad?
Yeah. This is Claude. What can I do for you?
Can you install a smoke alarm system in every forest in America?
This is a joke.
No, we just want to combat people's bad behavior and warn the animals when there's a fire.
Only you can prevent wildfires. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, the Ad Council, and this station.
At a wedding reception, Bill shows the telltale signs of being wasted. In the moment, Bill decides to knight himself. Sir parties a lot. He begins his champagne toast with, "So the groom and I meet 5 cheerleaders in Cancun." Then he asks the bride if she should really be wearing white. He tells family friends he's a love doctor. On the dance floor, he rips off his tuxedo shirt. He swings it over his head and asks the photographer, "Are you getting this?" He dives on the floor and does the worm. Bill tells the best man he'll see him at the after party, and the best man's sister at the after party.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many to drive. But what if you've had just one too many to drive? Never underestimate just a few. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, the Ad Council, and this station.
Every day's a gamble. I figure if I wake up in the morning, I'm a winner.
The joint was jumping, going round and round. Hey, now reeling and rocking. What a crazy sound. No, they never stopped dropping till the moon went down. Well, it sounded so sweet, I had to take a chance. Rose out of my seat, cause I had to dance. Started moving my feet. Oh yes, and clapping my hands. You know they never stop rocking. Going around and around. Hey, now reeling and rocking. What a crazy sound. You know they never stop rocking till the moon went down. Lord, now 12 o'clock, and though the place was packed, the front doors they was locked up, cause that old place was packed. But when the police knocked out, well, them old doors flew back, flew back. You know they never stopped rocking, going around and round. You ain't a reading and rocking. What a crazy sound. You know they never stopped rocking till the moon, till the moon, till the moon went down. stop rocking till the moon went down. You know they never stop rocking, going around and round you. Ooh, breathing and rocking. What a crazy sound, y'all. You know they never stop rocking till the moon went down. They never stop rocking, going around and round, yeah. Breathing and rocking. What a crazy sound. You know they never stop rocking. No, till the moon went down. You know they never stop rocking. Breathing and rocking. What a crazy sound. You know they never stop rocking. No, till the moon went down. They never stop rocking. Going around and round. Woo! Breathing and rocking. And the crazy sound. You know they never stop rocking till the moon went down. You know they never stop rocking. Going around and round, y'all. Woo! Breathing and rocking. What a crazy sound, y'all. You know they never stop rocking. No. Ooh, they never stop rocking. Going around and round, y'all. Hey, they're rocking, y'all. What a crazy sound, y'all. Ooh, they never stop rocking till the moon went down. They never stop rocking. Going around and round, y'all. Crazy sound, y'all. Ooh, they never stop rocking till the moon went down. Well, no, they never stop rocking. Going around and round, y'all. What a crazy sound, y'all. Ooh, they never stop rocking till the moon went down. Thank you.
I felt like I was on a spaceship. And I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your
Okay.
side. Yeah, great.
Well, we were real happy with what was going on. And at the end of the day, you know, you got to be happy.
Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia. his life. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. T-bone steak on a car decline over to the Golden State. When the pilot told us in 13 minutes we'll be headed in the terminal gate. Swing was retired, calm down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Get your engine to cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater, 41009. Get a box back home to see the promised land calling. Brothers on land.
All right, that was a little Grateful Dead there from 1978, July 5th, Omaha Civic Auditorium in Omaha, Nebraska. That was the show closer, the encore, Promised Land. Great year, 1978.
Oh yeah,
I really enjoy that year. Like I said, it was just when the drugs were still good, kicking butt.
Oh yeah,
and everybody was kind of getting along, and
right.
you know they were rolling, man. They were hot. Just came back, 76. They came back and just strong, almost stronger in 76 than they were ever. Real, except maybe 68, 69, 70. They were tough. But
there were some Dead and Company tempos in 76, though, man.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Steven.
Right, that's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as a Garcia band, night they tore old Dixie down.
Yes, we were just, I think, discussing that last week, actually.
I think we were.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I think it's been a topic of discussion a few times.
It has. So I'm going to do a little reading here. Jesse's going to pick out two promos here to tell you about some good stuff here at WAIF. But first, find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook. Also, check out my YouTube channel and Ramblin' Rob's Greatest Story Ever Told official Facebook page. Let's see here. Jam band headlines in case you guys missed it. A couple of new things here. Let's see. The Dead, of course, you're probably well aware, the Dead and Company outfit has kicked off a summer tour. They're traveling across this great United States, so check them out sometime when they are near you. Also, a John Bonham statue was revealed in his hometown. I thought that was pretty cool. Did you see a bronze statue?
I did not see that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
He was a big guy anyways. I bet you his giant statue.
It was, and it was him playing drums.
Ah.
It should have been him downing a bottle of whiskey or something.
Right.
He's almost as well known for his partying ability as anything, really. So real quick, we've got a couple more jam band headlines here. Phish is to release the Baker's Dozen at MSG, a series of concerts and a big box set. I don't know how expensive it is.
I couldn't imagine it being any kind of cheap.
$10. Well, no, just kidding.
I mean, you could.
It's probably $400 and some bucks.
You could download the whole run off of nugs.net.
Oh yeah, cool.
$10 a show. Yeah.
Primus, I believe, just came around to town, right? Is that correct?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago, Primus came around. They have a tour going around, and I think he was in town with and doing some good stuff at King Records. I'm not sure what he was doing, but we were having this discussion, Ian and myself and Cindy. I wonder what his we saw some pictures. Freak Base, one of my buddies, put some pictures up, and I didn't follow the story.
Les Claypool was given the key to the city, and whatever the date was, the 11th?
June 12th, I think.
June 12th.
Mm-hmm.
June 12th is now Les Claypool Day in Cincinnati.
Every year, officially?
I don't know if it's every year, but I mean, it's not a bad thing to have to celebrate.
Mm-hmm. So what does this key to the city get you? Is there a big lock it
If
unlocks?
I told you, you'd have...
Oh, yeah, that's right. We can't tell you peasants.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. This is for us media elite to know.
That's right. Okay, let's see here. Enough Primus stuff. The Garcia Project announced an August tour. Also, the Lost John Coltrane album that they found, blew the dust off of, is set for release. So I thought that was interesting. John Coltrane, always one of my favorites. I used to play some Coltrane early, like year 2, 3, and between... the first and second hour to kind of cleanse the palate. So Miles Davis and Coltrane, just mix it up a little bit.
Different.
Some instrumental Beastie Boys. Yeah, that's crazy, man, crazy. Let's see. Ben & Jerry's announced they have a fish, like It's Ice Cream, new flavor out.
Is it called It's Ice Cream?
I think so.
That's pretty good.
I don't know what that means.
It's Ice is a fish song.
Right.
It's Ice Cream.
I'm sure it's horrible. No, 2018.
I don't know, man.
Ben & Jerry's rock.
I was going to say, have you ever had the fish food?
No.
Oh, man.
It has
Rob,
fish on it. I probably wouldn't eat it.
On your way home, stop at UDF.
It's got good stuff. I've seen it.
Spend the $5.99.
It's legit.
And get you a pint.
I mean, it's got good yummy stuff.
Call me. It'll be okay to call me at that hour and be like, Jesse.
Changed my life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I still don't like the music, but man, it's like a orgasm.
Well, that's cool. Like that in a box or a cup or a jar or whatever you want to put it in. And let's see, 2018 Meet Up at the Movies was announced. That's where all the Deadheads go. I think it's going to be a show. Is it 89 RFK this time?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think 89 RFK this time. Should be a good show. They were playing well during that time frame. But yeah, I kind of the first time or second time I went, the last time I went, I kind of got ruined. I was sitting next to a couple chairs down were some really rude deadheads who persisted in talking through the entire. It was when they did the Grateful Dead movie and re-released it, and they talked through like all this movie like they were at a show and like ruined my whole time. And I really felt like I would do everyone a favor if I just told those two dudes to shut the hell up. But I didn't because I was trying to be cool. Yeah. And, everybody was doing their thing, yelling, screaming. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, but, you can do your thing, but you can't ruin my time when I'm doing my thing with your thing. You know? I mean, that's just it.
If you have something to say to the person standing next to you, that's
and he was
one
talking
thing.
in an incredibly loud voice to a guy next to him. Like, he wanted everybody to hear, like, all these recollections of the Grateful Dead when he was on tour and blah, blah, blah. Smack, smack, smack. Everybody was on tour. That's why we're here. Right. Okay, anyway, enough. I digress. Sorry. Okay, that's it. Jesse, you got anything for us there? I think one more good thing.
Know the meaning of the outdoor warning signs. A steady tone indicates a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning during a tornado watch. A wavering tone indicates that there is a threat of enemy nuclear attack.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Remember that.
Yeah, right?
That means you're dead.
Repeated sounding of the sirens indicate additional warnings are being issued. Yeah. Radio or TV will give the all clear. This message comes from the Hamilton County Emergency Management Agency and WAIF.
And Ramblin' Rob and Tabor Jesse and WAIF.
And Guy in the other room.
And we'll even throw the Midwest Surfer guy in there because he enjoys promos and PSAs more than any other programmer here. He actually reads as many as he physically can squeeze into an hour. It's just 1 or 2 songs an hour, and the rest is all promos and PSAs. That's how much he loves them.
We actually see him more than we see anybody else at this radio station. I think he likes coming in and hanging out with us.
Yep. He's the pretty boy of WAIF. He's the face of WAIF.
He's the face.
And a good wrench, too. He's actually turning wrenches. That's what makes us a unique radio station here. Not only do we program, we take out the trash, we're security, we're administrative, we are engineers, we are technicians, we're repairmen, we're everything, man.
All right.
Yeah. And everybody just steps up. Air conditioning. We got a guy that does the air conditioning. He does Gene's Bluegrass Breakdown. There's an HVAC guy, and he willingly. A big shout out to him. He's one of the reasons that WAIF is enjoyable to programmers is we have air conditioning.
Yeah.
And we've been in here, and you've been places where you don't have air conditioning, and it's way hotter.
I've been in here when we didn't have air conditioning. It was
It happens.
rough.
It happens.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of hot equipment and some
Right.
hot DJs.
Some hot tunes.
That's right.
Coming your way. Oh, and we also have another hot PSA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did you know
No,
that-
we don't have to read those. I already did those. So
Oh.
we're cool. We're
Oh,
cool,
all
man.
right.
Yeah, throw those out the door. We're good. Let's get on with some music here.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
We're going to mix it up a little bit. We've got a request via Indianapolis. I went up to Indianapolis just last weekend and got a hard drive, and I got a bunch of Jerry Garcia Band and some Grateful Dead, which I'll let you take a peek at a little bit later. So a big shout out to Jeff and Di and Josh, and a big congrats to Josh. He had graduated high school and he's going to IU, so he's actually staying in the same dorm I was in, which is weird because it's the oldest dorm on campus. It's so old it doesn't even have air conditioning in it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they might have now. When I went up there, they didn't have air conditioning.
Oh, man.
And this was, a long time ago. And they were so high tech. The phone that you used, it was an old black rotary phone that was in a wooden box mounted on the wall between two rooms. So every room only had one phone that you had to share, and it was on a turnstile.
Oh, whoa.
So you'd open up the box to use a phone, and you'd see someone talking on it on
Yeah.
the room, and you'd be like, "Hey, man, you know me."
I mean, that's kind of a cool setup. I totally get the inconvenience of the setup, but that's.
Well, I was thinking like when that dorm is so old that
Well, yeah.
it was built pre-telephone, so when it came out, that was probably big dorms having one telephone per two rooms. Oh my God, let's draw people in all the way from Illinois. Come on over to IU. We got telephones.
We came all the way from Paducah.
That's right. Anyway, so big shout out to you guys. Thanks a lot, guys, for having me up, giving me some music, some Jerry. A lot of good. I think I got 14 Jerry Garcia Band shows. So yeah, that's a good score. We'll be playing those a little bit later on this year.
I'm all in favor of some Garcia Band.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go. Let's see. We got 1973 Kezar Stadium 526, a really good show. The one of They Love Each Other. So that's via Indianapolis, a long distance. Casey Kasem long distance dedication to Indianapolis, and then
Casey Kasem.
And then we got 1987 on the plate, 1983, 1974, 1990, and then Jesse has some good stuff here via Old School Vinyl. Yes, the big heavy fragile vinyl album. They're kind of tough. I mean, you could drop them. They're all right.
If you scratch a CD, you're not going to play it. If you scratch a record, you're going to remember that scratch is there, but it'll generally still play.
What causes them to skip? That was my issue when I had records. They always skipped.
Two things are either worn out. It could be that the tone arm isn't properly set up. There are, it's a recommended weight. That's a pretty cool little tune. You should just let that play, man.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It's a Gay Wizard, I think it's called, or something. I don't know what that is.
Oh, the Gay Wizard.
So yeah, maybe a Dirty Needle.
Oh yeah, Dirty Needle. Sometimes just manufacturing defects,
maybe?
Dust in the Grooves. Right. I've got a neat little record cleaner. It spins through a liquid and then you dry it off.
No way.
I feel all fancy and high tech every time I use it.
And you actually clean your record? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. You got sleeves for most of them, so.
Oh yeah. I've got a bunch of singles that don't have sleeves, but I'm working on that.
All right, well, let's roll into this They Love Each Other and some more Grateful Dead. We'll be back here in 15 or 20 minutes or whatever. And I've got some new sound bites here, and this is one of those new ones that I like. Me being a fan of The Simpsons, probably by now almost the longest running primetime show, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it beat Gunsmoke finally.
Yeah.
Probably a couple years ago.
I wonder how long until it catches up to Meet the Press. I don't know, is Meet the Press still running?
Probably. I think so. I think that's the one thing that it's been running since the 50s.
Yeah.
With different hosts and such. So I think that's the caveat. That's why I said primetime show. I don't think they consider that news hour primetime anyway.
No.
Okay, let's go to 1973. Smoking Hot. They Love Each Other for Indianapolis.
Any questions?
Yeah, one. Have you always been a chick? I mean, I don't want to offend you, but you were born a man, weren't you? You can tell me. I'm open-minded.
calls this place beside. Don't get in the way. Nothing you can say. Nothing that you need to add or do. They love each other. Oh, you can see that it's true. You can see that it's true. They explain it's like a diesel train. You better not be there when it rolls over. Know you're making noise, just can't hear your voice. They're on a busy ride and you're gone sober. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. You believe what I sing is true. Everything I tell you, I heard it first from you. I heard your news report. You know you're falling short. Pretty soon more tries to know the weather. When that ship comes in, you won't know where it's been. You gotta try to see a little further. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. Oh, the streets of Rome were filled with rubble. Ancient footprints are everywhere. Well, you can almost picture seeing double on a cold, dark night on the Spanish Fair. Gotta hurry on back to my hotel room, where I got me a date with Botticelli's knee. She promised that she'd be there with me when I pay my masterpiece. Inside the Coliseum, dodging lines and wasting time. Those mighty kings of the jungle, I can hardly stand to see them. Boy, it sure has been a long, hard climb. Train wheels are rolling through the back of my memory. We're right on the hilltop, following a pack of wild geese. Someday life will be sweet like a rhapsody when I made my masterpiece. When I paint my masterpiece.
Right then, what are we going to do tomorrow night?
Yes.
Oh yeah, trying to take over the world. Right.
Tell the butcher now to look at it. They tell the fast talking about it. We gonna reach the ball down to that Union Hall. We're gonna romp and jump at midnight. Gonna fuss and fight till daylight. We gonna reach a wang that good all night long. Sports Sam said everybody on jam. So Carlo Pistol Pete said everybody hate him. Tonight we need no rest. Really no mess. Gonna knock down all the windows. Gonna kick down all the doors. Wang that doodle all night long. 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 We gonna picture wang that doodle all night long. Sam said everybody gonna jump till shaking boxcar Joe got sawdust on the floor. Tell one and have a dime. We're gonna have a real swell time. And with the fish and fill the air, maybe a stuffed cheese steak. And we go picture wang dang doodle all night long. 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 We
picture Jesus in a tuxedo T-shirt because it says, like, I want to be formal, but I'm here to party, too. Because I like to party, so I like my Jesus to party.
I like to picture Jesus as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
I like to think of Jesus, like, with giant eagle's wings and singing lead vocals for Leonard Skinner with, like, an angel band. And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
Hey, Cal, why don't you just shut up?
Yes, ma'am.
To lay me down once more, to lay me down. life. With our bond entwined together. Let the world go by. All lost in dream. To tell sweet lies one last time. See to lay me down. Whoa, to lay me down. To lay me down. One last time. To lay me
Well, howdy! Thanks for coming to Big Bubba's. We got a mess of used cars. What can we do for you?
We're looking for, something cute.
Well, here's a beauty, a 99 model with a moon roof. As a bonus, we'll throw in a leaking gas tank. You could be driving and kaboom! Adds that zing of excitement.
You got any other cars?
Wouldn't it be great if you could be warned of life's risks? If you have diabetes, you can. There's a simple blood test called A1C that can help measure your risk of complications from diabetes. Why is it important? Because more than 600 people every day die from diabetes and its complications. If your A1C is above 7, your doctor can show you how to lower it. If you have diabetes, know your risk. Know your A1C. Ask your doctor, or for more information, go to www.diabetesaonc.org or call 1-877-TEST-A1C. Brought to you by the American Diabetes Association, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation International, and the Ad Council.
And we're back. For 25 years, he's been barking out tips on keeping streets safe. Welcome, McGruff, the crime dog. So what advice do you have for us today?
Hello?
Oh, what, do you got a little stage fright there?
No, that's my tip for people who want to get involved.
Really?
Start by saying hi to your neighbors. From there, it's an easy step to keeping informed about what's going on in your neighborhood. Who's coming, who's going, who's that bald guy with a mustache.
Huh? Hey, that's my producer.
That mustache looks fake.
Really?
I mean, if something in your neighborhood looks suspicious, talking to neighbors helps. It puts everyone on the lookout, and that can reduce crime.
Uh-huh. So the best way to keep my car from getting stolen is to say, nice haircut to Mr. Resnick next door.
Sure, if it's true.
Well, it's not.
If you're concerned about crime, open up to your neighbors and say hello. Oh, and goodbye.
Wow, another tip?
No, we're out of time.
Oh.
But you can learn more at weprevent.org.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, Crime Prevention Coalition of America, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
There you go, kids. Be a little paranoid like McGruff, man. Who's that guy in my neighborhood, man? Who's that guy in a hat? Anyway, we got a real treat for you guys now. We're going to spin a little vinyl. Jesse brought some classic vinyl in that I will let him tell you about here momentarily. But first, don't forget, July 15th, there's a free showdown at Stanley's. Yes, free, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite price. July 15th, Scott Cardner and David Gans are going to be playing down there. So maybe we'll play some David Gans before the end of the show, trying to. I've got a skit coming up later I want to play, but I've got too much on the plate again. So I'll let Jesse tell you about this great, and this is truly a classic album. He brought this in one other time we weren't able to play it, so I'll let him tell you about this, and I'll check you out next week.